tell us a bit about your history with football, about your start in the field?
Well, I've been playing football my entire life, about 20 years. I started my first year playing when I was 6. Youth football, went from youth football to high school football, from high school to college, and I played a year in the pros. And I went directly from playing football to coaching. So I've been involved in football for about 26 years, I'll say. So that's pretty much my history. I've coached in a few different countries. I have history here in Egypt, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to come back. And so, that's pretty much the basis of my history.
Well, a little side note. We both, Terry and I, both grew up in the same town, Buffalo, New York. I too played football, middle league, since I was 8 years old, all the way through college at the University of Buffalo. I didn't get into coaching. I just happened to be at the school here. I'm a graduate student, but have a fairly large knowledge bank of football. So I offered to help out Coach Terry, and been having a real good time and enjoying it.
Tell us what brought you to Egypt in the first place, and did you like it, your experience?
Yeah, well, last year I was coaching at German University in Cairo, GUC, and we won a championship. We went undefeated, won the first ever Egyptian Super Bowl, and so I wanted to come back and try to repeat that here at AUC. I was looking forward to the challenge of coaching a new team. And also I love the history of Egypt. There's a lot of beautiful monuments and temples here. So, outside of football, that's kind of one of the things that lured me here, I guess you could say.
What, in your experience, would you say is the biggest difference between AUC and GUC, or communities?
Seems to be a little more money here. Other than that, I don't really see too much of a difference from the football standpoint. Probably GUC had a team going for a few years, so there's a few players on the team that have been playing for 4 or 5 years, maybe 3 years. So experience, I would say. Other than that, athletic ability is pretty evenly matched, and we have a lot of players here that came from other sports, track, water polo, soccer, rugby. So there's a lot of good athletes here. I would just say experience would be the only difference.
Do you see a future for the sport in Egypt?
Yes, actually I do. It's growing very rapidly. Last year there was only 4 teams. This year there's 7. Last year I was the only import coach. Now there's 6 import coaches. So it's growing at a very, very fast pace. I can see the next step being import players, because right now all the players are Egyptian. So it's definitely growing very fast, and I'm very impressed with it.
What are your expectations for the AUC team?
Championship. Yeah, definitely. Nothing less.
Do you see a future for the sport?
Absolutely. Like Coach Terry said, the league has expanded rapidly. I actually know the CEO and interviewed him, Amr Hebu, and he's a very sharp guy and has done a lot of work to grow the league and to make it a higher profile in Cairo and beyond. So I definitely think there's a very strong future for it.
Do you think AUC has a shot for winning?
Of course we got a shot. Of course we got a shot, man. We got the best players and the best coaching staff in the league, so we always gonna have a shot. We're always gonna have a shot. Definitely.